Welcome to XIO Voice. Continuing from the previous episode 138. The exit was a spacious stone platform. The platform was completely built from snow-white rocks. The most shocking thing was that this stone platform was nearly 100 meters tall. 10 enormous rock pillars supported it to such a height. The rock pillars supporting the stone platform were just like pillars supporting the sky. They appeared towering and spectacular when looking from a distance. The space above this stone stage was very much different from other places. It appeared exceptionally messy. The large space was greatly distorted with some dark black cracks vaguely spreading out of it. Silver light would shoot out of this distorted space. Quite a number of people would be thrown out of the space each time the silver light appeared. After which, they would land on the stone platform below. This place was a wormhole transit point. Another silver glow flashed in that distorted space. A skinny figure appeared from within. Immediately, his feet pressed onto the air as he slowly landed on the stone platform. This human figure, who had been spat out of the distorted space, was naturally Xiao Yan, who had hurried over from Tianwan City. After landing on the ground, he let out a sigh, and swept his gaze around. Surprise involuntarily surfaced in his eyes when he saw this towering stone platform. Is this the middle region? It is indeed worthy of being the middle of the Do-Chi continent. Just this wormhole transit point is already so grand. Xiao Yan's eyes swept over the lively stone platform. He discovered quite a number of figures wearing alchemist robes and was quietly speechless. This place was indeed the Pill region. These rarely seen alchemists in other areas were actually quite common in this place. Recent news in the middle region. The Ice River Valley is offering a sky-high price. Anyone who found the woeful poison lady or provide information about her whereabouts will be able to bag the sky-high reward of the Ice River Valley. A cry suddenly sounded on the stone platform while Xiao Yan was quietly sighing. This caused Xiao Yan's expression to slightly change. He immediately turned his head and his eyes followed the direction the voice originated from. He could see a skinny man holding a stack of papers. After which, he pasted these papers onto some stone pillars on the stone platform. Quite a number of curious onlookers were gathering around this person. Clearly, they were a little interested in the woeful poison lady mentioned by this person. Xiao Yan's expression was a little gloomy. The so-called woeful poison lady should likely be referring to the little fairy doctor. It was just unexpected. The Ice River Valley spent so much effort in order to search for traces of her. Xiao Yan's eyes slightly flickered. He slowly walked toward the small skinny man and curled his hand. A suction force surged out and sucked the paper out of the skinny man's hand. He glanced over it and saw the head of a lady drawn on it. Although the image looked blurry, Xiao Yan could tell that the drawing on the paper was the little fairy doctor. This young brother is new to the Pill region, right? This woman has the legendary woeful poison body. She has stirred a great commotion within the Central Plains some time earlier. Quite a number of factions have joined hands to hunt for her. However, she has managed to escape. The skinny man laughed in a flattering manner to Xiao Yan. His strength might not make it, but he possessed a sharp eyesight. At one glance, he could tell that this young man in front of him was not someone that he could afford to offend. Xiao Yan tightened the hand he used to hold that piece of paper. His gaze turned to the man in front of him as he faintly asked, "It is rumored that the Ice River Valley has exchanged blows with her recently?" Xiao Yan randomly tossed him a bag of gold coins. The skinny little man's face was filled with joy when he received the money bag. The flattery on his face became even more intense as he hurriedly said, "This, sir, is correct. Half a month ago, the Ice River Valley found the woeful poison lady. The battle was quite a miserable one. The Ice River Valley has dispatched Bing Yuan and Bing Fu, these two elders. The two of them possessed quite a great reputation within the middle region. Their strength is around 6 stars or so." Xiao Yan's eyelids twitched. His voice also slowly became lower. What happened in the end? The Ice River Valley has dispatched quite a number of experts. However, that woeful poison lady is also not an ordinary person. She was able to kill quite a number of people when the Ice River Valley surrounded her. Moreover, she even managed to successfully escape from elders Bing Yuan and Bing Fu. However, according to the information obtained, the woeful poison lady suffered the two elders' Heaven Eye's mysterious palm despite having fled from the encirclement. Currently, she is seriously injured. It is due to this that the Ice River Valley has searched all over for her. They have put forward a sky-high reward. Anyone who provides some useful information will be able to obtain the reward. That skinny, little man spoke with a smile. The chill in Xiao Yan's lowered eyelids became even more intense. He slowly said, "Where was the place the Ice River Valley encircled the woeful poison lady back then?" "The Fallen God Stream in the north. However, that place has basically been surrounded by the people from the Ice River Valley. They suspect that the woeful poison lady did not flee very far. However, they did not manage to obtain any news despite having searched for such a long time." That man honestly replied, "Is the Ice River Valley the only one attempting to capture the woeful poison lady?" Originally, quite a number of factions wanted to act. However, quite a number of people from the Ice River Valley were subsequently killed by the woeful poison lady. Therefore, they ended up saying that they will definitely capture the woeful poison lady. The other factions no longer dared to intervene as a result. Hence, the Ice River Valley is the only faction in the middle region which continues to chase after the woeful poison lady. Xiao Yan's expression was indifferent as he nodded. The paper in his hand emitted a puff sound and transformed into a cluster of ashes that drifted down. He also suddenly turned around and walked away from the stone platform. Xiao Yan took out the map that Lu Qing had given him after he walking to the edge of the stone platform. He carefully studied it, identified the direction, and turned his eyes to the north. He softly muttered to himself, regardless of whether it is the Yi City or the Fallen God Stream, the both of them are located in this direction. However, Yi City is closer. I should be able to reach it within a day's time. It seems that I must increase my speed. Based on what the person said earlier, the little fairy doctor's condition is not very good. A killing intent surged in Xiao Yan's heart when he thought of this. With the little fairy doctor's strength, she could at the very most fight with a 6-star Dozong even if she undid the woeful poison body seal. She would definitely be no match for the other party if they had 2 Dozongs. This Ice River Valley seemed to have used all their tactics in order to capture the little fairy doctor. Ice River Valley, if anything happens to her, the little me shall be an irreconcilable enemy with you. Killing intent surged within Xiao Yan's dark black eyes. His feet suddenly stomped on the ground and his body rushed into the sky. Immediately, it transformed into a colorful glow that rushed to the northern sky in a lightning-like manner. Yi City was not very far from Xiao Yan's position. It was merely a day or so journey. However, Xiao Yan did pause for a while when he found some cities along the way because he needed to gather beast flames. It must be said that the Pill region was worthy of being the middle of the Central Plains region or even the Do Chi continent. Things were much easier to find in this place compared with other locations. Of course, the precondition was one needed sufficient money or something the other party was interested in. Xiao Yan had stopped at 5 cities along the way. His acquisition was unexpectedly plentiful. He had obtained 12 beast flames and had also found quite a number of ingredients that he needed to refine a body. This rewarding experience caused Xiao Yan's gloomy expression to become a little more relaxed. Xiao Yan also made full use of his time during his journey to refine all of the beast flames he had obtained, with the exception of a unique one that he kept for other uses, into his body. After which, he gradually merged them into the life-transforming flame, fire seed, allowing the fire seed to swiftly expand. By the time Xiao Yan had merged the last beast flame into the fire seed, an enormous deep green city vaguely appeared in the distant horizon. This city was situated on a flat plain. The surroundings of the city were filled with a lush, green forest. Numerous wide roads extended out of the forest and stretched into the horizon. I have arrived. Xiao Yan sighed in relief when he saw the city that stood within the forest. A thought immediately passed through his mind and his speed was suddenly increased. The overlord of Yi City was the Yi clan, which had once been prominent within the Pill region. Of course, the current Yi clan no longer possessed the glory it did back then. Even though this was the case, a camel, which was about to die from being skinny, was larger than a horse. There was still no other factions within this Yi City who dared provoke the authority of the Yi clan. Being the overlord of this city, the Yi clan was situated right in the middle of the city. All the land within 1,000 meters was the manor of the Yi clan. Normally, an ordinary person was not allowed into it. The defenses of this place were also exceptionally tight. Of course, this was only the case for an ordinary expert. I will definitely not marry that as Cao Dan. At this moment, an argument had occurred within the meeting room of the Yi clan. A lady in blue clothes was furiously crying out. Her exquisite, pretty face was filled with fury at this moment. Nonsense! A green-clothed, old man within the meeting room expression sank as he said, "It is not like you are unaware of just what kind of situation the Yi clan is in. The Sao clan is also one of the 5 great clans. They are a perfect match for our Yi clan. Moreover, Sao Dan is a rare alchemist genius in the Sao clan. By marrying him, you will not only prevent the danger of the Yi clan from being eliminated from the 5 great clans, but you would have also found a good family to marry into. Even if I were to really marry Sao Dan, do you think that we can resolve this crisis? The Sao clan is filled with wild ambition. They have long desired to swallow our Yi clan. By doing this, you are merely delivering yourselves to be eaten." The blue-clothed lady furiously retorted. Her words caused the green-clothed, old man to become dull. He immediately spoke in a deep voice, "If this cannot work, then why don't you tell me what we should do? Don't tell me that you plan to rely on that whatever genius from the Jianan Academy that you speak of to come and rescue us? You have really overestimated that person. The danger that our Yi clan faces is not something that some random cat and dog can remove. Moreover, you have already spoken of that person for such a long time, but when will we see him? I think that he has already long since disappeared. Where would he get the guts to come and meddle in such a matter?" The blue-clothed lady was dull for a moment after hearing this. For a moment, she was unable to find any words to refute him. Some random cat and dog is also not interested in helping you resolve whatever crisis. While the blue-clothed lady was speechless, a cold and indifferent voice suddenly resounded over the large hall. The familiar voice lingered over the ears of the blue-clothed lady. She was initially startled before she turned around with a face filled with joy. An involuntarily joyful cry was emitted when she saw the young figure that had slowly appeared at the entrance of the hall, Big Brother Xiao Yan.